What's up, everybody out there at YouTube land? Rat2501 here. Alright, doing some more Ratchet and Clank here. Playing as this chick, I guess. Female longback.
Okay.
Okay. She's basically Ratchet's alternate version, I guess.
Yeah, most likely.
Okay,
There's so much I
gotta
want to
figure out
say
where the hell
about
you're gonna
that.
What?
Well, one of my friends... You're playing Rift Apart, right?
Yes, Rift Apart.
Gotcha. Because I have a friend who is, like, the biggest fan of Ratchet and Clank, and he loves Rift Apart.
I haven't played it. I haven't played a Ratchet and Clank game since All for One. But I do like the games. I have played a whole bunch of Ratchet and Clank.
Rocker single-handedly ended World War II.
Yep.
True. Fact checkers have said this is true.
Fact checkers have said. Dude.
Fact checkers have said. Well, that guy from Rat.
True American patriots.
This has been fact checked by Senator Armstrong's legal team.
Senator Armstrong's legal team.
Jesus Christ, man!
Instagram fact checkers have said that this is indeed true.
Instagram fact checker!
Fucking Twitter fact checkers.
I hate it. Oh god. Oh, my head. I love it, but I hate it. I like the fact. Honestly, I like the fact. And this thing. I like the fact of how I'm pretty sure every single Sniper Elite game, correct me if I'm wrong on this, has given you that option in one way or another.
I think from 2 onwards.
Yeah, V2 onwards. I think it was 3, 4.
It was like 2 onwards or 3 onwards where like it introduced the whole like nutshot thing.
Well,
Somewhere
not just that,
around
but also going after the funny Austrian dude.
Whoa,
Yes.
whoa. Being attacked by an army of purple frogs.
Kill them.
An army of purple frogs.
Yep.
Alright, I'm back.
That actually made me remind me of something. I guess you guys may have noticed Teddy's providing some commentary. Teddy, we actually saw an interesting video I showed the guys one of these days. It was a beetle being eaten by a frog, right? And the
That
beetle,
does happen.
And the beetle survived.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
The beetle, they show the beetle crawling out of the frog's anus, alive.
Alive.
Mr. Tiddlywinks.
Okay, I have one very important question.
How?
Why were you watching that?
Oh, it's
Science.
yeah, exactly.
You know what? Okay, fine.
Hey, Pack.
I will buy that. You know what? I'll buy that. Wait a minute, was that dude's name Private Pile?
Yes, Pile.
Yes.
Oh my god, please don't tell me that's a reference to what I think it is.
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow.
And that's why this happens.
I hate everything.
You know what's even funnier?
Yeah.
Not this, but this is the only time that that name is ever used
Mentioned
for an
in the
NPC.
Yeah. Well, the same thing with like that one dude named Private Ryan.
Oh dear.
That you have an achievement for saving.
Yep.
Really?
In the console, anyway.
Yeah, on the console version of World at War, anyway, there's this one particular encounter where a dude named Private Ryan breaks out of a building, and if you're fast enough, burning building, and a couple of Japanese soldiers run after him, and if you manage to kill them fast enough, you get an achievement called Saving Private Ryan.
Neat.
Yeah,
Neato.
Which I'm gonna be playing through the entire World at War campaign, while you're playing Ratchet and Clank, so I can get up to the Russian mission, so I can show you the music.
Legitimately,
cool.
like Black Ops 1 may be my favorite COD campaign, but I arguably would say World at Wars is better, honestly.
I'm gonna come.
Oh my god.
Oh, cool.
Wrath, just don't forget your COPPA warning in the beginning.
My what?
Yeah, exactly.
The warning you put at the beginning of every single one of your videos that's like, hey, you know, comply with COPPA, this video isn't meant for kids.
Oh, that's COPPA, yeah.
Yeah, just don't forget to put it in this one in particular.
Yeah, I know. Because you guys won't shut the hell up when you know I'm recording.
Now I just say the word pussy repeatedly, and I'll get the video
There is the Speetle.
marketed towards certain audiences.
Well, I'm not saying anything bad.
Puss, puss.
What?
I'm just talking about history.
Might get its attention.
The only thing I know from history is that one
Some
of the
people are failed to repeat it.
well, I was gonna say one of the greatest tragedies of this time period also led to one of the greatest also led to one of the greatest tragedies of modern ages because of Michael Bay.
Oh no.
Yeah, the Michael Bay Transformers movies.
No, not
Pearl
that.
Harbor.
Yes. Apparently that movie is really bad. I have no idea if it is.
It's kind of dog shit.
Ow.
You just ran into it.
I
don't
didn't know it was about to explode.
I don't have
Yeah.
I don't have like too much of a problem with Michael Bay's movies on the whole, but like I do kind of have a problem with him directing something like that and like apparently making it really bad, especially considering, you know,
Come on, get up.
real thing.
Thank you. Here you can have this.
Not just the real thing, is a real traumatic event that a lot of people still remember.
Well, they should.
It'd be like
but-
if fucking what's his name? It'd be like if Steven Spielberg made the Normandy landings have like fucking quick time events in it.
Quick time events. Oh my god, dude.
Oh
I mean,
god, that would be awful.
I mean, Call of Duty did that. Also, can you not pick up that katana?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. World War II did that.
Yeah. I mean, okay, to be fair to World War II, though, I actually kind of like the Normandy mission on that game, purely because of how...
I enjoyed the campaign a little bit. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, like,
did.
I did too. Like, in all, being, like, honest for a sec, I don't think World War II was nearly as bad as everyone... Like, the game, I should specify.
The game, not the actual war!
For anyone who wants to take this out of context...
Dude, man!
I was about to say,
You almost stepped in it, dude. You almost stepped in it right there.
I was about to say...
He
There was a
passed speech check.
Well, maybe if they didn't name the game that, I wouldn't have this problem. Anyway, so I don't think Call of Duty World War II was as bad of a game as everyone made it out to be. It had its problems. It had its problems for sure. There were a lot of issues, and it was nowhere near as good as World at War. That being said, I still enjoyed the game a whole lot.
Well, now that I've grown up a little bit, it's just like it wasn't as bad as I remember. It wasn't as bad as I remember.
It's your standard Call of Duty blockbuster fanfare kind
I
of
think a
stuff.
lot of people just have an unnecessary hatred for it, even though it's really not that bad.
I have heard people calling it the worst Call of Duty game ever made, and I'm like, have you played Black
No,
Ops 4?
have you
Vanguard
played?
exist?
Yeah, doesn't Vanguard exist?
Well, to be fair, this is before we got Vanguard, but also
Yeah.
I legitimately, like, even with Vanguard existing, I still don't think it's the worst.
Also, you want to know a historical inaccuracy in this mission?
Yes.
These uniforms should not be being worn.
Why is that?
They should be in all black, because that was what that was the garb that was used in this mission.
Neat.
Because I used to herald this game as like, this is the greatest historical accurate World War II shooter, and I'm
It
like,
just goes to show that not every game needs to be historically accurate, but they just at least have to fucking try.
I'm still alive.
The historical accuracies shouldn't detract.
I mean,
Is what I'm
there
saying.
are historical inaccuracies, and there's quite a bit actually. There's plethora actually.
But I think what was kind
Okay,
of...
now I gotta get into a fight here.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Give him a taste of the Omni Wrench.
But what made this game so much better was
They clearly had a passion, and B,
That
it actually
they-
gave pretty decent
they gave a
respect.
shit.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, this was like kind of supposed to be the final hoorah for World War II games around that time. Particularly
And then-
because, you know...
Everybody was getting burnt out on them.
I mean, yeah, because we'd had like how many Medal of Honor games? We'd had 3 Call of Duty games that were all World War II games at that
Not
point.
including the spin-offs.
Not including the
Come on,
spin-offs. Yeah, well, or
Big
the
Red
console parts.
One,
Yeah, because Call of
Finest
Duty 2
Hour.
Yeah, Finest Hour, which was just basically a port of the GameCube and the PS2, the original Call of Duty.
We had Battlefield 1942.
There
Yeah,
was.
Oh yeah,
couple
Battlefield
games that
1940.
were-
Yeah, Battlefield 1942. I think that was the only one.
Nah,
No,
there was
Battlefield
a little
1943 was the
Whoa,
one.
whoa!
Oh yeah, 43.
What's up, Rap?
Bastard!
What is it?
What happened?
Oh, this bastard's shooting grenades at me.
Well,
What?
shoot grenades back.
Wasn't it like
Yeah.
wasn't it like Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare that suffered the same problem, whereas like the game isn't necessarily bad, but there's like it suffered from oversaturation at the time.
The main
Yes.
issue, well, it was Infinite Warfare in particular, because I personally think Infinite Warfare was a really good game. The main problem is it came out right at the tail end of everybody being absolutely tired of jetpack Call of Duties, and basically like jetpack first-person shooters in general, and just wanting a more grounded story with like boots on, not even in terms of boots on the ground, just talking more like a more realistic story. And it was a good game, it just was released at exactly the wrong time. Because, you know, Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3 kind of failed to meet people's expectations. Along came Call of Duty in space, and it's like...
What the
Really?
fuck?
Uh-oh.
I'd say this is a genuine question.
Yeah,
How many
hang on.
people
And to keep you all busy while
really
I'm gone,
play Call of Duty for the
got this at
story?
Zerky's.
A lot
No
of people
one.
were just,
It
like,
used to be that
bummer.
way, but
Yeah, because, like, I think people who say that, like,
but
you know...
Story
Question.
doesn't matter. It's just like
question:
why?
are any of you bad with gore?
Get her from that purple
Oh,
mess
shit.
over there.
Yeah, you might want to look away. But anyway,
Well-
what I was...
Oh, jeez.
You are the resident Russian here, so you would know the most about games.
If you're just scared of it, if you're too offended of it, you can switch it off.
Yeah,
Didn't,
no, I...
didn't your country block Modern Warfare 2019 though?
It's a giant fucking T-Rex.
Yes, it is.
Didn't
deal with it appropriately.
Russia ban the
real quick,
sale
though,
of 2019 Modern Warfare though?
the guy that put the Easter egg in almost got fired
Why is that?
because nobody knew this was in there.
Are you
But when people
seriously
started,
worried about me?
no, but when people started like seeing it, they were like, like everybody at Treyarch was like, dude, yo, what the
That was
fuck?
kind of dope. What do you call it?
No, they almost got the guy that put that Easter egg in almost got fired.
Yeah, so there's an for context, Atlas, because I know you're not a Call player, and you also probably just didn't see what Robert just did. There's an Easter egg on one of the first levels of World at War where you show up on a beach, and there's these 4 puddles on the beach side that you roll up on, and if you run across all of them really fast, these statues appear and grant you ray guns, which are, you know, the weapons from zombies, and it basically makes the rest of this level an absolute joke. Problem being is that, you know, obviously Americans didn't use ray guns. Despite what Vanguard says, Americans didn't use ray guns to defeat enemies in the Second World War.
Well, if they'd listened to Nikola Tesla, we would have.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying.
Shit.
I'm just
But
saying. I'm just saying.
Nicholas
what everybody's thinking.
I'm just saying.
But didn't Nicholas Tesla also say that I'm probably missing doing the wrong, saying the wrong guy here, and I feel like I'm doing a YouTuber
It's Nicola.
apology here.
Nicola.
Nikola Tesla. But I feel like there was a situation where he named various types of various pigeons that he caught and actively was seeking romance with them or something. I'm not entirely certain if I'm remembering this correctly or if it's even the same person. Again, I feel like I'm doing a YouTuber apology, and I'm gonna get canceled for this later.
I've had some bigger and continuous lapse in my judgment. Shut the fuck!
But pretty much, yeah.
Well, you're
I feel
doing
like-
better than calling. You're doing better than calling Ballingers.
Okay,
Here's what gets revealed tomorrow, though.
reading from the script. Check. Starting the video off by putting the camera in place, even though it should have been in place before you even started
yeah.
recording. Check.
No.
Heavy sigh.
Yeah, I love it. Hold on, because here's the thing. Raph, did you end up playing Dead Island 2?
No, never played it.
There's a place you can go to in Dead Island 2, in the very first area of the game that's essentially, because the game takes place in LA. And one of the very first buildings you can go into is this big streamer influencer house, pretty much. And there's this room with a camera and a billboard, not a billboard, a whiteboard that's right behind the camera, and it has
Okay.
it has like apology notes, like step 1, sigh. Step 2, I will take accountability for my actions. Step 3, apologize to sponsors. And it's just like, it's basically like the devs of Dead Island 2 taking a direct shot at streamers, which I kind of found funny.
Yeah.
Attempt to avoid injury going.
Especially the ones that like do something stupid and then.
Oh yeah, no, like I'm talking, but not like the big like influencer streamers, you know, like the people who like, you know.
The ones with those fake apologies and shit.
Exactly, yeah. But that's what I kind of found funny about it. Like, I honestly, for it taking as long as it did to come out, I really liked Dead Island 2. I really did.
Rocker.
I never played any of the Dead Island games.
Well, if it's any consolation,
I suggest Ctrl and Z.
What was that? What was that thing?
Or a control setting.
Oh, right, yeah.
Alright.
But I was, as I was saying, if it's any consolation, 2 is by far the best one. A, because it's most violent, which, I gotta be honest, that game kind of made me feel sick at points. And 2, they actually did something that the previous Dead Island games managed to mess up, which was that the shooting in Dead Island 2 doesn't feel like hot garbage. It actually,
at the same time, the
feels
guns
like regular garbage.
kind of suck.
I mean, like, it's not the worst shooting I've ever experienced, but it is a far cry. Not to bring up Far Cry, but it is a far cry from what the shooting used to be in the first 2 games.
I know that, and I know that the developers haven't really made many big games, but I kind of feel like that the guns are kind of cursed.
I mean, they are, but it also goes with, like, that zombie game logic of essentially sticking 2 things together and creating a stupid weapon, which is something that I always enjoy as the
No, I know that. I'm
Resident
talking
fan,
about,
so.
like, the base models for them.
Oh, well, the base, yeah, like that
They
I
have
kind
some
of...
issues, like,
But,
for example, the AR-style weapon in the game, the charging handle needlessly reciprocates like it's like an AK or a SCAR, for example.
That is true, but then again, this is also a game where there are zombie rappers who literally spit hot fire, and I'm not even saying that as a joke. Their special ability is literally to spit flames out of their mouth. So I don't really think this is a game that's taking gun logic too seriously.
No,
I'm
not expecting
Is any
Yeah,
game
kind of.
Suggesting this, but
I mean, there are some
games
games that do. No, some games.
Fuck you, bastard.
Yeah, no, like some games do like try to take gun logic pretty seriously, but like I think with Dead Island, it is a game where like you kind of have to suspend your disbelief for the sake of like just making the game enjoyable. Like you, like
No, I get that. I'm not trying to say like that it should come at the cost of fun, but it's just like models are definitely like.
there's another Tyrannosaurus Rex.
That is a big
Also,
motherfucker.
what I love about World at War.
I am literally taking on a giant T-Rex with a fucking shotgun.
I think Laura Croft wants her T-Rex expert.
Okay, you know what? Get your ass out there. You do that. You do it.
That's something we've never got in the fucking movies, and that upsets me.
Honestly, though, because I feel like it is a bit too like ridiculous. Because I know
that.
Well, I mean, in
Like that
particular
either.
with the. Oh god. In particular with the new movie, I know they tried to base it off of like the 2013 game, which makes sense. And in
To an
reality,
extent.
I mean, in reality though, like that game was actually pretty good. It's just,
Although it kind of felt like it was just. It kind of felt like a snuff film at points because it was just like
A
really.
snuff film, dude.
Not
It
film,
was-
oh jeez.
Well, okay, the reason they're saying that is because Tomb Raider 2013 was like unapologetically about Laura getting the absolute shit beaten out of her.
And all
I
of her
mean-
death animations were like really fucking gruesome.
Yeah, like
And
really
kind of made me squirm a bit. And I don't really usually get queasy from laughs because like Jesus Christ.
No, Fane's the resident Saw fan. So if that tells you anything,
Ugh.
no. But like in all seriousness, I think my biggest issue with like the recent Tomb Raider games, as somebody who's played all 3 of them, is
They're also way too fucking serious. I'm sorry.
it's not necessarily that. My main issue with them is one of. It's the first game was like, oh, we're telling the origin stories of Lara Croft, and I'm like, okay, cool. So the next game we're gonna see her being like an actual, like proper Tomb Raider, right? And then Rise of the Tomb Raider comes out, and make some
We're telling
improvements.
more origin
Yeah,
stories.
it's like we're still telling an origin story of the Tomb Raider, but we've made some gameplay improvements and all that, and you know,
Okay,
Rise
so
up.
is 3 going to improve?
Hey, we're still telling the origin stories of the Tomb Raider. I'm like, okay, guys, can you please stop? Like,
I also don't like how 3 just basically has Laura being an absolute asshole to everyone and literally endangering everyone's life.
yeah, honestly, Shadow of the Tomb Raider had really good gameplay, but its story was and its writing was.
They actively made me
Rockets.
want to hate her.
It was really
Rockets.
nothing. Yeah, exactly.
Because,
But,
like, at one point she steals a fucking, like, artifact that literally causes an entire town to get flooded and hundreds of people are dead because of her actions.
Doesn't
And she never fucking, like, feels
Do you
remorse
ever?
for it.
Do you feel like an explorer yet?
oh,
question. Doesn't does Square Enix do the recent Tomb Raider games or?
no, that was Crystal Dynamics in particular.
Oh
But,
shit! I didn't think that would work on it.
Who owns? I forgot. Doesn't Square Enix own the property, or am I thinking of something else?
They used to. They recently sold it, and they were bought out by somebody else because they decided to put all their stock into NFTs. Which,
Yeah, how'd that work out?
yeah, good
Yeah,
going.
that worked
No, what's
out.
even worse is that we'll never get
Great,
another
though.
fucking Deus Ex game.
Well, another brilliant idea from the think tank.
Yeah, no, but like in all seriousness, like those games are great gameplay wise. Like Rise of the Tomb Raider was one of my favorite games of that year.
One of the
But-
one of the best promotions.
But my main issue
But
with hey, golden nut. Yeah.
Bolt, actually, Bolt. There you go, Bolt.
Bolt, thank you. I was about to say.
What is it with Square and just? Not even
Making
Square.
the stupidest decisions ever.
Not even Square specifically. It's just like there's like some video game companies was like, oh, I'm gonna invest in NFTs, even though they have like they have core characters who are specifically against that kind of thing.
Because
Money.
I guess, yeah, pretty much. And I think that was kind of something that was pretty stupid about that as well, because in regards to Tomb Raider, that arguably was a system seller for them. Like Tomb Raider, like Square Enix has owned Tomb Raider, I think, since the very first game on the PS1, and that was released back in 1996. I think.
Oh wow.
I
Well, that reminds me.
Trying to help
You know,
Hold on, actually.
the
Let me-
whole, you know how Square Enix becoming like the evil corporation that they try to hate against in the
Yeah.
Final Fantasy games?
Yeah.
That'd be like
Yeah.
when Capcom
That's what I was about to
became
say,
the
like,
real-life Umbrella.
they're just Shinra for this shit.
Okay.
They are
Just
just.
that,
fucking-
just that, guys. Sorry, cutscene.
Okay, no worries.
Okay.
Safe for now.
Robot, what did you just say?
This is extremely unnecessary.
Lombax.
Boner.
Yeah. Well, she's a lady, so lady boner.
Oops.
Wet.
Hey,
Wet, dude, man.
you were being
As I
What the
have been
fuck,
saying
dude? Moist.
repeatedly,
Didn't somebody try to
You're
say like that
nefarious.
she was
He
like
looks a
not
lot like
female?
Mom. Evil like him
I
too.
don't know.
And that Lombax.
Excuse me, who?
I
Robot,
know
are
it
you?
might sound crazy, but
you think he is your dimensional counterpart.
Thank you.
or something.
Stop burning from your
Whatever's
for your
going on
ammo.
here, we're
like
gonna
that.
fix it.
We? I thought robots are not your thing.
Not all of them, just most. You know, like the
The
Emperor.
rule number one of the
stupid followers,
world:
pirates.
conserve your damn ammunition.
You stay back.
Yeah, I see the irony too.
Oh, I apologize. I did not mean to,
You just 180'd that shit.
You feel bad? Even though I just watched your brain diary thingy?
Gonna blow. Whoa. Oh
Not
shit.
entirely.
That's a big bug.
It's Microsoft.
Don't fear. No.
You're gonna run hot, dumbass.
We're about to be full-on Crash Bandicoot here.
That's my annoying robot.
I would find it funny if Clank just said, "Hey, fuck you."
You think in the future that's how the IRS will show up to your house for the taxes?
Probably.
Oh, wait, Jumper's crazy enough to take on Batman for the IRS? No, thank you.
So I am, I'm looking at it right now. Tomb Raider is a 1996 action-adventure game developed by Core Design and published by Eidos Interactive. First released on the Sega.
Get away from me!
Okay then.
Followed
shortly by versions for MS-DOS and the PlayStation.
I got it.
This came for macOS, Pocket PC, N-Gage, iOS, and Android.
Yep.
1996. 1996, and they let it go.
There's your comrade dying over here. You're here. And you got great.
Oh, I got it.
Also,
That was a lot easier than it should have been.
just one thing real quick. The whole...
Oh shit, it was a lot easier. Oh shit, yeah, I was right, it is a lot easier. It was a lot easier.
It's a boss fight.
The whole Square becoming the thing that they hate thing is kind of like if Capcom literally went into pharmaceuticals and named themselves Umbrella.
Not entirely wrong.
Bullets left.
I mean, it is kind of interesting. It is kind of interesting to think about it that way. Also, I am still salty at Capcom Vancouver for shutting down. I know it's not their fault.
Hang on, wait a minute.
I know Sega was about to do the same thing. Thank God they backed out though.
Wait, what?
Yeah, thank goodness.
Apparently Sega was also about to go into that as well.
They filed a trademark and everything, but they backed out.
Hey, Atlas.
Yes.
Atlas. 5 bullets left!
Meanwhile, Wrath has...
4 panic robbers, 3 tire shots, 2 fucking years in jail.
Miss me, motherfucker!
Like, you have 5 bullets left. Wrath has, I don't know how many left.
I have a shit.
Actually, I have 4. Get you baited.
You have bullets?
Get your baited. Get your baited.
Wait. You guys have bullets? I've just been hitting them with an empty magazine.
Oh shit.
I will say one thing I love about Ripped Apart in particular is that I think the set pieces in this game are drop dead good.
Yeah, it's just badass, actually.
Yeah, but I love...
Rushing to this guy.
Sure.
What the fuck is he sliding there with a flamethrower and not just get it over the top?
Just
Ow. Ow.
There we go.
Oh god.
Is that it?
Come on, Wrath.
Oh.
Yeah!
Got him! Alright, now for the next stage.
Hey, you.
Oh shit.
What are you looking at?
Man. God, Rivet is
These boss fights are freaking larger than life,
look.
man. What the hell?
quite literally.
Does something look off about this American soldier?
It's looking a mild more Asian.
Whoa! What the?
What were we looking at, huh?
This guy's pissed! Whoa!
You see an MG nest around here?
Taking out my cover!
Yep.
Put a 45 on my skull and be done.
You gonna hang outside, bro?
Rock out. He's drinking up for long. He's living for too long.
Good thing I leveled up this gun.
Yeah.
It's
If I come down,
standard pistol in all the Ratchet and Clank games, but you level it up, it's like seriously fucking overpowered.
What's common
Shoot
like?
me?
I know it's like a common thing for like environmental mecha combat, but when the boss can actively destroy your cover, that's
Yeah,
a whole
that's a problem.
I mean, I don't necessarily.
Now.
I don't
You're taking
necessarily.
too long.
Like, I don't necessarily
Finish
hate.
the job.
Okay.
just leave him alive. Just gonna stand there.
What I was trying to say was like I don't necessarily hate that in games. In fact, in some boss fights, I think it can actually make it a bit more tense. But I do think like destructible environments are a double-edged sword because it's either that and you get good environments out of it, or you don't really get that fun gameplay out of it.
Got it.
Oh, God.
There we go.
Not quite.
Oh, he's finally.
Oh!
Oh.
You okay,
Just
Books?
for having Japanese.
At this
Nailed
point,
it.
I'm like, geez, am I fighting DJ Octavio or some shit right now, or what?
Thank you.
Huh?
God damn it.
Well, we still got some
Atlas
unfinished
gets it.
business.
Alice
I'm
has the
guessing
right
that-
idea.
That was a good
I'm
boss
guessing-
fight.
Caught up in.
I'm guessing I'm too young to.
Yeah, it
know
was.
That is a Squid Game reference.
How about I
Yes.
hook you up with
Oh.
a signal booster to fix that
I,
communicator?
I
yes.
never watched Squid
I
Game.
should get it as well.
Korean Saw.
The,
Korean
the,
Saw.
Not as thrilling as what we're gonna
The
find.
the only
I mean,
thing
think about it. They
the
both have an
closest-
old man who's a mastermind of the whole thing. They both like playing games. One of them doesn't appreciate their life.
I'm gonna
Just throw a fucking,
Okay.
just throw a funny puppet in there, and there you go.
The closest I have come to
Take a look.
experiencing
I
anything
have
related
some
to Squid
experience with dimensional
Games is
anomalies.
the fact that one of the
Sure.
main dub voice actors, Greg Chun, is the main voice of Yagami in the English dub for the Judgment Games.
Oh,
so,
what the hell did
yeah.
I just do?
Apparently, you made Clank Celestial.
Apparently.
Greetings!
Oh, yeah.
Welcome!
Yes.
How did you get in here?
I don't even know if I should say.
Where exactly?
What's the effect
is,
optics? Forget it.
here?
That's the
my
Fortnite
girlfriend's
Galaxy
here.
I
skin.
don't know.
Yeah,
I
because
don't either.
charging a man
Hi,
with a
honey.
Space between
discharging a man with a flamethrower is a
could be nothing.
really good idea.
Cascading in tropic fissure that will soon
Well,
turn
it
the
is if you
entire
wanna
universe
die.
into a
Honorable.
soup.
Well,
If you're really
Honorable.
depressed and just want to die,
Hey, honey.
great idea.
Oh dear.
Oh,
well,
dear.
I am Clank.
If you're down with it.
Right, yes, Clank. I am the all-seeing
down with the
cosmic
sick,
prophet of
yes!
interdimensional sector 2255 phase
Oh, whack.
Omega. But you can call me Gary.
Gary.
Here we are.
Gary.
Clank, former warbot.
Gary.
The Lombax became a hero. Good for
living
you.
like Larry.
Ooh,
This
friend
is
of
why I
my
wish you
father.
played on Fallout.
I see.
Your
Gary.
Wait a sec.
You might just be the one I've been waiting for. Would you like to help me fix the dimensions?
You know what bugs me the most?
You know how to fix the dimensions.
Doesn't this
And why are
feature
there
requires the
copies of me
bullet
running
for
around?
each shot?
They're your possibilities. The key to
Yeah,
repairing
a blank.
this. But first,
Yeah,
not
you
a
load up a
regular
blank.
idea.
Yeah, you load up a
How
blank and
many
then you.
blanks is the end
Reduce
left
gravity on any
in this
object
clip?
It seems your possibilities are what keeps
Holy
the anomaly
shit.
from
I fear the
collapsing.
10-round
It looked like there was
unblocked clip of the M1 Grand.
dimensionality. But as you
What
can
is this, a
see,
fucking Badger
they've lost
Grand?
their way. If you can guide
what?
them to the meta terminal ahead,
Oh, Honey
You
Badger
know.
Garand?
this anomaly.
No, the Russian Badger
Now,
Garand.
enter the
You
meta
You know,
terminal.
the
and
23
Oh, yeah.
round.
Russian Badger
Oh
Garand.
yeah, that. Oh yeah, because he had the surefire skill in Payday 2, which increases mag size by 15.
I gotta be honest, I don't
Water
really,
shit.
I don't exactly remember that,
How many
that,
fucking grenades are you gonna get, Rocker? Why?
I don't necessarily remember that, that video
Well,
as
there's
well
still Japanese soldiers in there, aren't there?
as well as
Just
the,
use
It's
bullets.
a
Jesus.
bullet. Get in there.
the Left 4 Dead 2 one is the one that I remember the most, and it's specifically because of that one part where it's like, you can't just expect to put Otis from Barnyard on one side of window and put me with a Smith & Wesson
It must
bone
500
crusher,
magnum.
500 bone crusher in my hand and not
And
expect me to blow
me
his
to blow his
stupid
fucking
cow
brains
head
out.
No, like
Rocker's
that,
just playing Demoman right now.
like legitimately, that Left 4 Dead 2 video from Russian Badger is like one of my all-time favorite videos. Is I think the only one that can possibly beat it out is, I forget which one it was, but it was a World of Tanks one, and the reason that I love it so much is because of that one part where Skulker basically said to his chat like, "Hey, for every I think it was like 100."
100 bits.
Yeah, every
you
100
increase-
bits, I'll increase auto-tune by a percentage point, and it basically just got to the point where his computer crashed.
Wrath, I think
Also,
you need
this
to
is
grab.
knocked.
Wrath, I think you need to grab the red one, move it back, and
Yeah,
put the
yeah, I
green one in
figured that, but
place.
I have no idea how to grab it.
2,000 years later.
Hey, Atlas, what do you think of what do you think of the artwork?
Dude, what the fuck?
What?
What do you think of the thing in the artwork tab?
That
Am I-
device may be able to redirect
And
my
some left.
possibilities. There must be a way
Are
to
the
activate
what?
it.
Am I
Take a
missing
left.
something?
Look at the artwork tab right now.
Is that what in the channel? Dude, this one?
Yes.
Oh,
Outstanding! You seem to be a natural at this,
Thoughts?
Clank.
I am cautiously optimistic.
Is he alive?
I think so.
things are getting.
I feel myself learning something by completing these puzzles, but I cannot explain what it is.
No! Release me! I must add this to my cringe compilation!
Well, here's the
What were you
thing.
saying, House?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There's only one tab in this Discord, and that's rules.
A few moments later.
Yeah, let me fix that.
Okay, ready this one?
Here's Raph peacefully playing Ratchet and Clank, and here we committing war crimes.
And here's
And then I just activate
Rocker
this
making
one,
sushi.
Yeah.
and they should.
It's not
Yep,
how you
there
make
they go.
That's it, Clank. You repaired the anomaly.
yes, the most infuriating
Now we're
part of
one
this
step
mission.
closer to stopping the dimensional
turret
cataclysm.
Especially if we're playing on veteran, because
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is unbearable.
Hope you like grenade indicators.
no, that's the Reichstag mission. That's worse.
Grenade indicators are everywhere.
I don't
Little
even think
did
you
everyone
could say,
know
I don't even
that
think,
in
I don't
Germany
even think
in
you
the
could say that.
1940s, grenades were everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't even think you can say that building's name.
So then I says, listen, Mort, you
Well, no one heard it, so it's fine.
shows up.
Whoa! You saved them! How did you do that?
I
Do not know.
am uncertain.
Privet! How the heck are
You know, the one thing
who it
that was
is.
worrying me the most is the
Using an
ammo
88mm flank gun on inventory.
Can't believe my luck
No,
today. My trip
on
to Nefarious
tanks.
City went
Was it really
totally
that
sideways. I wrecked my ship, and
I mean, I know
You
this is
go on and leave
Japanese
that one to old
tanks, you
Mort.
know, as you said
Well,
earlier, but
assuming you
was
brought
bad.
that card I asked for, hmm?
Well,
Where do we
Wing,
go?
we're going into your backyard, I suppose.
This was the backyard that was occupied by,
Yep, we're going to his backyard.
Alright, Bolts, I owe you a
Force.
signal booster. And for that, we gotta go to Xerxes.
Also, the Russian localization of this game was fucking
Okay, so I am going
Sorry.
to.
it was perfect in any way.
Gonna call this one here, guys. I love the Ratchet and Clank games. I always have so much fun playing them. The bosses in this game are freaking amazing, and the whole background and everything it's done very well. I like this game. So yeah, once again, it's kind of weird because I'm playing a PlayStation game on a PC using an Xbox controller. So yeah, just
No, it'd be even worse if you had a Switch as the screen.
oh my god, just let
Oh
it
my
sink
God.
in. Just let it sink in. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Tune in every day for new content. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Right now we're watching World at War, where shit gets depressing.